Greetings to the Eastern Association Quilt Festival. I am so glad that you are gathering together today to be in fellowship and to offer art and beauty and the sewing hospitality that is a part of our tradition. On behalf of the Missouri Mid-South Conference, I bring you greetings from all 144 churches and the Reverend Dale Parson, the Associate Conference Minister, and myself. I am so sorry that I cannot be with you today, and I really wish that I could because I know that you are doing wonderful, wonderful ministry. I thank you for the quilts that you have made in the past as they have honored our heritage together. And I thank you for bringing together gifted artists who are not only sewing, but are offering prayers in very spiritual ways as your hands and your hearts and your minds are connected together with fellow quilters in listening for the still speaking God. One of the ministries that I began immediately is entitled The Stole Project, honoring that all of our ministers in the Missouri Mid-South Conference of the United Church of Christ wear stoles on Sundays with their robe. So I have a stole here, and this is one of my favorite stoles. It was made for me by one of my members who went on sabbatical in Hawaii, and he brought back this material. As you can see, you may not know what this is, but these are turtles, which in Hawaii and in their culture, turtles represent peace. And so he brought back this material in purple and in blue. And then he had one of our members of our church make this into a stole that he then gave to me as a way to say in honor that the peace of the Hawaiian people in the islands of Hawaii will surround me as God leads me to minister and to preach and teach, not only in that local setting in Houston, Texas, but now every time I go and minister throughout the Missouri Mid-South Conference of the United Church of Christ, I am surrounded with the peace, the love, and the prayers of my members from Plymouth United Church. This is my hope that the Stole Project can begin in the Missouri Mid-South Conference so that folks like you who are quilters and gifted at quilting can be inspired to create stoles in wonderful ways that offer a prayerful reminder that we are called by God, and that when we as ministers stand up to speak and to teach and to preach, that we do so surrounded with the love and the peace and the prayers of all who come before us and all who support us in many different ways. So my hope is that you would join in other quilters and sewers throughout the Missouri Mid-South Conference and begin to make stoles just like this, so that every time we ordain a new minister into the Missouri Mid-South Conference of the United Church of Christ, and every time we install a new pastor and teacher, a new minister into a church of the Missouri Mid-South Conference of the United Church of Christ, that they may do so with the love, with the peace, and with the prayers surrounding them every time they minister and they teach and they preach the word and love of God. So that is your invitation. My hope is that you will be as creative as God is calling you to be, so that you can make in the ways of your art quilts that might be a connection of a stole, so that all of our ministers throughout the Missouri Mid-South Conference may know and feel that they are surrounded by your prayers, your love, and your peace. In the name of the Holy Quilter, I do offer you love and respect. Amen.